We back with another interesting video. Now, Oshay Duke Jackson, have a seat, big bro, have a seat. Now, you know I got love for Oshay Duke Jackson because he has always showed me love. Even when I made videos critiquing him, criticizing him, you know, on my channel, bro, it doesn't matter who it is. I'm gonna put you in the courtroom. But Oshay Duke Jackson has always showed me love regardless of whatever criticism I might have thrown his way. So I just want to put that disclaimer out first. I don't got no problem with Oshay. I'm just gonna provide some pushback on what he recently said on his podcast on the Ken Ghana YouTube channel. Now, sometime last week, I dropped a video where I spoke about how Akon went on the Drink Champs podcast, and he had said that he feels that Nigerians are the smartest people in the world, and he was bigging up Nigerians. And in that video, on my commentary, I had no problem with what Akon said because Akon is not Nigerian. He wasn't trying to boast or brag or minimize anybody. He was talking about another group of Africans, another group of black people that he had love and respect for and admiration for. But for some reason, that ruffled a lot of feathers. For whatever reason, right? And even in my comment section, it was some other continental Africans that came into my comment section of that video, and they took offense to what Akon said, as if Akon was disrespecting them by simply showing love to another group of people. So I'm gonna jump right into the video, and I'm gonna come back on my commentary. Let's go.
It could be debatable, but the Nigerians are the most smartest people on the planet.
Right.
Yeah, I believe it.
I promise you. There's nobody more smarter than a Nigerian. Now, of course, there's a few bad apples that came out. You know what I'm saying?
They smart too, though.
No, they extremely smart.
Yeah, they smart.
They just put their intelligence all in the wrong place.
Right.
If they would have geared that sort of something more, positive and productive,
right.
Because the ones that did, there's more billionaires being made in Nigeria than anywhere in the world on an annual basis.
My friends took that email.
I don't really take offense to what he's saying, although I'm biased towards my own personal group as the most talented group, if you'd ask me personally.
Now, let me stop the video right there, because in my last video about the whole Akon statement, I had mentioned that, listen, just because Akon is bigging up the Nigerians, that's not a slight against the Jamaicans. That's not a slight against the Haitians. That's not a slight against the Ghanaians, the Congolese, the South Africans, whatever. Keep in mind, Akon is Senegalese. He's not Nigerian. So he wasn't trying to big up his own group. I don't know if Oshay thinks that Akon is a Nigerian, but Akon is not a Nigerian. He has nothing to gain. He's simply bigging up somebody else. So I seen this situation kind of spiral out of control because the Nigerians were minding their business, and because Akon made that statement, I seen a bunch of people start to attack Nigerians when they didn't even do nothing. Yo, listen, one day we gotta have the discussion about the beef that so many people have with Nigerians. And me personally, I didn't feel offended by what Akon said. Akon is Senegalese. He was bigging up the Nigerians. There are many of us in the diaspora who are descendants of Senegalese ethnic groups, Nigerian ethnic groups. We descend from ancient pre-colonial African kingdoms in present-day Senegal, in present-day Nigeria. So me seeing a Senegalese man big up a Nigerian man, I got no problem with that because I got that Senegalese blood in my bloodstream. I got the Nigerian blood in my bloodstream. And I seen a Ghanaian brother came into my comment section. He got upset and he started attacking Nigerians. And listen, bro, I got that Ghanaian blood in my bloodstream too. So I'm sitting back. I don't know what the fuck y'all fighting about. Because to me, we all family. I got love for all y'all, bro. On my channel, I'm always bigging up different African ethnic groups. Just the other day, I was bigging up the Ashanti Empire. On my channel, I love talking about the military engagements between different African militaries and European militaries during the pre-colonial period. I love bigging up different African nations, different African ethnic groups. And when I do that, I'm not dissing nobody, right? I don't understand how you guys feel that if somebody is bigging up somebody else, you feel offended. Akon is not a Nigerian. He wasn't bigging up himself. He was bigging up somebody else. But for some reason, everybody got triggered and started attacking and started coming at Nigeria. I don't understand. Yo, what is this beef y'all got with Nigerians, man? What is this beef y'all got with Nigeria? Anyways, let's get back into the video, man.
But that's just being biased.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nigerians are definitely some, if not some of the most talented groups in Africa.
Yeah.
It's the truth in the world. Nobody can deny that. Despite, let's say, you might say Uganda, I might say African Americans, whatever. The question that I have is, what is the reason why he's saying that? Now, let me just say this: all of us think our group is going to be the most talented for the most part.
I disagree. Something I always say on my channel: black men have big egos, we're very emotional, and we cannot see the bigger picture. right? We're very easily triggered by the smallest things, and we're quick to jump out the window and fly off the handle. So no, all of us do not have that same mentality where we feel that we are the best, and if anybody else is bigging up somebody else, then we're automatically gonna get offended and start crying. No, every black man is not, he don't got that mentality. I don't got that mentality, bro. I don't feel that another black man's success is a slight against me. I don't feel that another black man getting praise, veneration, and respect is a slight against me. I've never felt like that at all. Number one, ever since I was a young boy, I've never felt that I was separate from different groups of blacks. I've never felt, because I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a Haitian and, just the culture and how we came up and how we were created as a nation. But I've never felt that. I've always felt like, even though I'm Haitian, me and the Nigerian, that's my brother right there. Me and the Senegalese brother, that's my brother right there. Me and the Congolese brother, that's my brother right there. Me and the Ugandan brother, that's my brother right there. Me and the Black American brother, that's my brother right there. Because that's what my forefathers told me to do. That's what my forefathers left behind for me to do. That's the blueprint they laid down for me. So I don't look at the next black man as different from me. When I see Akon bigging up the Nigerians, I don't feel any type of way, because I look at both the Senegalese black man and the Nigerian black man as my brother. So I see one of my brothers bigging up another one of my brothers. I love to see it. Just the other day, I think it was 2-3 days ago, I was talking about how I was bigging up the Ghanaians, because I was talking about the Ashanti Empire, and I was like, bro, the Ashanti kings, bro, they the freshest kings out of West Africa. I'm sorry, the Ashanti kings, the Ashanti monarchs, bro, yo, ain't nobody was messing with the Ashanti kings when it came to getting fresh, rocking that gold, bro. Listen, do you know how many times on my channel I've spoken about the Anglo-Ashanti War? Yo, I love talking about how the goddamn Ghanaians went to war with the British and took the British general and chopped off his head and turned his head into a goddamn gold cup. I love talking about that shit. When I talk about that, I'm not dissing any of the other ancient African kingdoms. Also, as it relates to pre-colonial African societies, me personally, I'm not a fan of Islam, but I feel like the West African Muslims created some of the greatest societies ever in West African history. But when I say that, I'm not dissing any of the other West African pre-colonial kingdoms, right? But it's simply a fact, going all the way back to the Mali Empire, to the Songhai Empire. I love bigging up different civilizations, different societies. But when I do that, I'm not minimizing anybody else. But because black men have such big egos, they're so easily triggered that if you're not kissing a butt 24 times a day, if another black man getting praised, then automatically it's beef. Y'all gotta relax, bro. Y'all gotta relax. Let's continue.
Akon, he says Nigerians are the smartest people in the world, no doubt, right? But do we know what problem Akon is having right now? When Akon wants to get money from people as a Pan-African, who is he asking the most?
Africans.
He's asking people in the diaspora, primarily African Americans and some Nigerian Americans, but mostly because Akon got his money from the African American community. Now, this is.
Oshay, you just got to be honest, bro. Oshay, you got to be honest. The fact that Akon, a Senegalese man, was bigging up the Nigerians, you felt that he was minimizing African Americans. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, bro. Tell the truth. You felt offended because you wanted Akon to get on his knees and start worshiping African Americans. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, bro. Tell the truth. Be honest, because I guarantee if Akon had said it was the African Americans that was the most intelligent, whatever, you would have not pushed back against it. You would have been like, oh, you already know, brother. You already know. You know how we doing it. You would have not felt offended. You would have not talked. Bro, stop. You changing the subject now. We talking about Akon showing love to Nigerians. How the hell did we start talking about Akon getting money from African Americans? Bro, be honest. Be honest, your ego was hurt. No different than this Ghanaian brother that came into my comment section the other day. This guy came into my comment section. He started talking about, oh, the Nigerians, they scamming. They stole Afro beats from us. They stole music. They do, bro. He just started going in, and I was just sitting back. I was confused because I got love for Ghanaians and I got love for Nigerians. So when I sit back and I observe these different tribal beefs between different African nations, and due to the fact that I come from a Pan-Africanist culture, I don't really understand it, bro. I mean, I really don't get how the Nigerians getting love is a slight against you. How is that? Why is that? How did Oshay insert African Americans into a discussion about a Senegalese man showing love to Nigerian men? I don't get it. I'm confused. The same way I was confused when the brother from Ghana came into my comment section and he started complaining about the Nigerians stealing Afro beats. I'm sitting back like, brother, what the hell does Afro beats and Ghanaians have to do with Akon and Nigerians. Like, why are you guys inserting yourself into the discussion? Akon is a Wolof man from Senegal. Okay, he was bigging up the Nigerians. That don't got nothing to do with no African Americans, no Ghanaians. Well, I saw some of the Congolese talking shit too. It don't got nothing to do with no Congolese. Y'all gotta relax. I don't know what beef y'all got with the Nigerians. I don't know if it goes back to, the pre-colonial African societies, back to, when Nigeria was the Benin Kingdom and the Oyo Empire and the Sokoto Caliphate and the Kanem-Bornu Empire. Maybe y'all got some ancestral beef. I don't know. But I really don't get it, man. I don't get it. I really don't get it, man. But anyways, let's continue.
He started there. Hear me out. Akon shouldn't be making a statement like that. Even me on this podcast. You will never hear me come out and say, African Americans are the smartest people in the world. I can't say that. If I'm preaching the message of what? Pan-Africanism. Can I say that?
Oshay, I think you're getting it confused. I believe that you think that Akon is a Nigerian that is bigging up himself, but that is not the case. Akon is a Senegalese man that is showing love to Nigerians. That's not the same as you, an African American, saying that African Americans are the greatest. That's different. That's different. It would be like you, an African American, bigging up the Jamaicans. That's different, right? And if you did say that, African Americans are the greatest, whatever, the reason why that sentiment gets pushed back is because those statements are usually accompanied by some type of xenophobic rhetoric. For whatever reason, these FBA guys, they cannot venerate their ancestors without shitting on the next black man. That's why you guys get pushback. Because you guys can't just venerate your ancestors like a normal human being. You always gotta minimize somebody else. Oh, we the greatest, and they over there, they ain't shit. That's what you guys do. Take a look at Tarina Shee. That's what you guys do. We are the greatest. We are amazing. And those people over there, they ain't shit. That's what you guys do. Keep in mind, Akon is Senegalese. He's not Nigerian. He didn't even big up his own people. Out of all the various ethnic groups in Senegal, he didn't even big up one. He didn't even glorify one. He was bigging up the Nigerians. That had nothing to do with him trying to make himself look good or make his people look good. That was just showing love to another black man. And y'all got triggered because black men got big egos that if somebody ain't kissing your butt 24/7, if the next black man getting praised, you feel like you are getting minimized. I've never felt like that because I've always felt like the next black man, that's my brother right there. And I'm going to keep it a buck. If you hate Nigerians, you're not going to like what I have to say. But I'm going to say it anyways. Present day Nigerians are the descendants of the Kingdom of Enri, the Benin Empire, the Oyo Empire, the Kanem-Bornu Empire, the Sokoto Caliphate, just to name a few. Those are some of the most powerful West African states in history, okay? And the present day Nigerians are their descendants. So it's not far off to say that these are some intelligent motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's not far off to say that these are some intelligent, high IQ motherfuckers. Their forefathers created some of the greatest African civilizations in history. And when I say that, I'm not minimizing or disrespecting any other African group. I'm simply stating a fact. The present day Nigerians, their forefathers, built some of the most famous African kingdoms in history. And just because I state that fact, that doesn't mean that I'm disrespecting the descendants of the Songhai Empire. I'm not disrespecting the descendants of the Congo Kingdom. I'm not disrespecting the descendants of the Ashanti Kingdom, the Fanti Kingdoms, the Zulu Kingdom, the Dembele Kingdom, the Kingdom of Kush, the Kingdom of Aksum. And to be honest, I think due to the fact that Oshay Duke Jackson, be for real, especially with the FBA movement going on, I believe that you're simply projecting onto Akon. Because you got men in your ethnic group, men like Tariq Nasheed, they don't know how to big themselves up without shitting on the next man, right? They don't know how to do that. They don't know how to simply venerate their ancestors without shitting on the next black man. So you think that Akon was doing the same thing when he wasn't. He wasn't. Let's continue.
Then all you have to say is this, no matter who the group was. How is Nigeria doing? That's all that you need. This is no hate against Nigerians. If that is the case, how is Nigeria where it's at?
This statement right here makes no sense to me, and I've seen this sentiment going around in response to what Akon said, but it doesn't make sense because the Nigerians were minding their business, right? Akon decided to show love to the Nigerians, and in response to what Akon said, I seen a bunch of people started to attack Nigeria. That doesn't make any sense. That's like me, I'm chilling, right? I'm minding my business. I'm just chilling. And then one of the homies walk up to me, right? and they give me dap. Like, yo, Neferkari Dessalines, what up, bro? I rock with you, bro. You that dude. I see you, bro. I see you. Yo, you getting money, bro. I see you. You doing your thing. And I sit back, I'm like, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. And then some random dude walks up to us, right? We minding our business. Some random dude walks up to us, and then he says, man, Neferkari Dessalines, I mean, he ain't all that. I mean, he got a cool YouTube channel and all, but I mean, he ain't all that. I mean, yeah, he says a couple good things every now and again, but to be honest, I think I'm really the best. I don't think Neferkari Dessalines is really that poppin'. I think I'm the best. That's what Oshay sound like. That's what all these detractors sound like. That's what all these people pushing back against this statement sounds like. Why? You have to really look in the mirror. Why do you, as a black man, why do you feel offended that a black man from another location is getting love, praise, and veneration? Why do you feel like that minimizes you as a black man? Why? Why do you feel so disconnected from other black men that you feel like another black man getting love is a slight against you? Look in the mirror and ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. You may have not really graduated to a high enough level of thinking, because I don't know how Oshay ended up going from talking about Akon to ending up talking about, okay, well, why does Nigeria look the way it looks? Well, why does any black nation look the way it looks at the end of the day? You know, Oshay Duke Jackson, you pay taxes to the United States. So I'm going to put it out right now. If you pay taxes to any colonial nation, I don't want to hear any of those words coming out your goddamn mouth. If you pay taxes to the United States, to the United Kingdom, to France, to any of these European colonial nations, I don't want to hear you open your goddamn mouth asking, why does your country look like this? Motherfucker, you have a vested interest in the country looking like that. You are a tax-paying citizen to the empire. You helped the empire subjugate the black nations. So stop talking about why do black nations look the way they do. Oshay Duke Jackson, at your big age, you know why black nations look the way they do. You know that. Because as soon as the Nigerians or any other black nation starts to get their shit together, the same government you pay taxes to is going to collaborate with other former European colonial powers to make sure they maintain the status quo. So stop it. And yeah, I know you live in Uganda, but guess what? I have a YouTube channel just like you, so I understand how it works when your channel is monetized. And guess what? YouTube, they send all your tax information straight to Uncle Sam, straight to the US government. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. You pay taxes to the United States government. You maintain US economic interests. You are a contributor to US hegemony around the world at the expense of black people. And I'm not criticizing you, because guess what? I'm living in New York. I'm paying taxes myself, brother. I'm paying taxes myself. I'm maintaining the empire myself. So I never open my goddamn mouth to ask another black man why his country looks the way it looks when I'm personally funding the destruction of his nation. So shut the fuck up, big bro. Anyways, it's your boy Neferkari Dessalines back in the building. Yes, indeed. Cash App up on the screen, and I'm gone. Peace. Oh, and by the way, I just want to say, Jonita Maya, Oshay's co-host, 5 stars, bro. 5 stars. 5 stars. I'm telling you. That's a beautiful black woman right there, bro. I mean, listen, whatever higher power that you believe in, whether it's God, Allah, whatever. Listen, whatever higher power you believe in, they really bless the black man, bro. They really bless the black man. Just think about it. Think about the continent that we have. The black man was blessed with diamonds, gold, copper, platinum, iron ore, bauxite, uranium, manganese, oil, gas, cobalt, nickel, phosphate, titanium. And to top it all off, we got the most beautiful woman walking around the face of the earth. I'm gone, man. Peace.
Reincarnated, I'm back in original fashion. I left on a horse and came back in the ass, and I left with abundance and came back to famine. We used to be pyramids, now we be rapping. Look how the mighty have fallen. Used to be running, now we be walking. When you be cooning, that's when they applauded. Selling your soul, your sons and your daughter. Gotta come up in this shit, they stuck in the mix. Really, my heart it be breaking. That's why I'm stacking that paper and handle my business. Pass it down in generation. Talking about money and power and building a nation. That's a deadly combination. Never be watching the TV, they pushing agendas, falsifying information. Know they got malice intentions. Step in the room and I'm feeling the tension. Enemy watching me blocking my vision. Get for the check cause I need my redemption. Building my kingdom, I need it protected. Ready for war like a young money Congo. Never decided the team is the motto. Up in the crib and I'm whipping up waffles. Up in the crib and I'm smoking gelato. I'm chilling, I'm taking my pain and make it ambition. I'm blessed by the gods, but I ain't religious. I came for the power, they came for the big. They making no hourly wage, I got business. This is an art and they could never be taught. Selling my soul, I can never be bought. Play with my money, I see you in court. Run to the check and I do it for sport. Babylon falling, I go to the source. Packing my luggage and go overseas. Shorty be with me and she so elite. Shorty be chocolate, I'm calling her Hershey. Secret intelligence probably gon' murk me. Don't fuck with brands, cause nigga I'm Haitian. Say the wrong shit and get smack in their faces.